to today's head-to-head press conference to talk about this weekend's World Championship Boxing here in Manchester, Manchester Arena. It's brought to you by Frank Warren in association with Top Rank, Banner, GH3 Promotions, and proudly sponsored by Coral and Raynham Steel. This is billed as World War III. I think you'll agree we've got some fantastic fights on the card, and some, the amount of 50-50 fights on here. I'm sure it is going to be all-out war and full of explosive action and toe-to-toe fantastic fighting. I'm going to run through. We've got on the table and quickly run through the fights that are on the card, and then you can ask the headline fights to say a few words, and then open the floor to some questions. Just starting on the lower table, we've got from left to right, John Keyes, Jimmy Kelly, Craig Evans, Luke Blackledge, Jack Catterall, Vijinder Singh, Sonny Whiting, Jaro Puttakanen, Lee Markham, Tom Stalker, is Martin Fidel Rios here with us yet? He's not. Let's hope he turns up Saturday. And Adrian Gonzalez. And on the top table here, we have Mark Abrams, Vito Milanecki, Dennis Porter, John Thompson, Joel Diaz, Diego Magdaleno, Terry Flanagan, Steve Maylett, Liam Smith, and Joe Gallagher. Just running through those names, I'm sure you'll agree with me that this is an array of top talent. The Northwest is a breeding ground for fantastic fighters, boxers, trainers, and fight fans are in for a real treat with the card that has been put together for Saturday. It's not often you get such fantastic fights all on one card. So I'm anticipating a fantastic night this evening, and the fans are in for a real treat, both in the arena and for all those that will be watching live and exclusive on BoxNation. Just to run through the fights individually, I'll get through that. We've got Dale Coyne and Jack Flatley fighting, and then I've got a real exciting guy making his debut, Vijinder Singh, who's turning professional after a highly decorated amateur career. He's come over from India. He was the absolute star and apple of India's boxing eye. He's in fact the apple of the sporting eye in India. He's to put it bluntly, he's a superstar in India, and we are absolutely delighted that he's decided to turn professional with Queensbury Promotions, and even more delighted that he's decided that he wants to make his professional debut in the UK. He's based himself here for his training camps, and he's set up with Lee Beard and the top team that he's got around him with Room and all the other guys that are on these two tables. He's learning every day, and I cannot wait to see him make his debut. He's been over here for around about a month, and you can see the vast improvements that have been made. Still a long way to go, obviously, but he's hoping that Saturday will be the first step to the road to glory, and he can hopefully mirror image what he did in the Olympics and all the World Amateur Championship, the Commonwealth Games, the Asian Games, all of which he's medalled at. But obviously we've got a guy to Vijinder's right, Sonny Whiting, who's coming up to, hopefully for him, to spoil the party. And it's going to be a tall order for Sonny, because Vijinder has got massive power in both hands and fantastic movement, footwork. So I applaud Sonny for taking the challenge. Sonny's got a winning record, so Vijinder's got it all to do, but it's going to be a fantastic fight. Got Ryan Burnett, unfortunately couldn't be here today, challenging for the vacant WBO European Bantamweight Championship. Ryan, we saw him out last time in Belfast, looked terrific, and I know a lot of high hopes for Ryan in the coming season. With the vacant WBO Intercontinental Lightweight Championship between Adrian Gonzalez and John Keyes. As I said, Adrian's with the same gym as Vijinder, being trained by Lee Beard, and again, I've watched a lot of his sparring, and he's one of the most dogged and determined guys in the gym. Works incredibly hard. Usually has a smile on his face, but with this camp, I think he's seen the slightly darker side to him, which has actually been quite an interesting thing to see, going in and out the gym and seeing him every couple of days. And this is a real grudge match against John Keyes. Both local lads. and both of them have got a point to prove, you know, who's the best in the area, let alone in the country. So, you know, winner of this, I'm sure, within the next season will be going on to fight for at least British title level. But you know, this is a ranking fight, and you know, may the best man win. I believe it'll be Adrian, and it's going to be another top fight, another one. Jimmy Kelly has just decided to sign with Queensbury Promotions, and we're looking forward to seeing him on BoxNation. He's been slightly under the radar since turning professional, but you know, he's racked up a 15-0 record, and he's boxing for the vacant WBO Intercontinental Super Welterweight Championship. So we're looking forward to seeing what Jimmy's all about, and looking forward to seeing him hopefully again progress in the coming season. But you know, he's got to overcome a tough Argentinian. As we saw last weekend, they are as tough as they come, the Argentinians. So Jimmy's got it all to do, and I wish him all the best on his BoxNation debut. The vacant WBO European Lightweight Championship is being contested between Tom Stalker and Craig Evans. Again, both fair play to both guys for taking the fight, both Queensbury fighters. Craig coming off a bit of a disappointment against Scott Cardle. I'm sure he would kick himself. He knows he's better than he was on the night. But you know, and he's in against Tom Stalker, who everyone knows has got undoubted quality, fantastic boxer. And again, it's a real interesting fight. Commonwealth Super Middleweight Championship between Luke Blackledge and Lee Markham. Luke Blackledge, as we'll know, tough as they come, won't leave anything in the ring. Turned up today with a fantastic smile on his face, and I know he's looking forward to it. And Lee, absolutely, you know, boxed out his boots against Frank Guglielmi, and managed to get he got a well-earned draw against Frank. And as we saw, how dogged and determined Frank was a couple of weeks ago against Chudanov. That is a real result for Lee, and I'm sure he's out to show that wasn't just a one-off, and that he does belong in that sort of company. So another good interesting fight. Young man Jack Cattrall will be fighting for defending his WBO Intercontinental Super Lightweight title against Jarkko Kuitunen of Finland. Both 12-0, both very talented guys. Jack, for me, is one of the rising stars of world boxing. Part of Lee Beard's gym, and he's one to watch, and everyone keeps saying how exciting he is and what he has, the potential he's got. And it's down to Jack to go out there and show us all that he's capable of fulfilling that. But obviously he can't take his eye off the ball. Anyone who's confident enough to come over from Finland, challenge someone like Jack and has got a 12-0 record, you have to be taken seriously. So it's a very interesting one. That's the first of our two world title fights. For the vacant WBO World Super Welterweight title, we've got Liam Smith from Liverpool taking on John Thompson from Newark, New Jersey in the States. I don't think there's much more that can be said about Liam Smith than hasn't really been said. He's probably one of the most naturally talented fighters out there, and has asked to be stepped up in level of opposition time and time again. He's the only guy I've seen knock people out and still not be smiling. It doesn't feel like it's been the right result or the right fighter, even though he's looked fantastic doing it. I think he knows he wants to be tested himself, and there's no better platform to do that than against someone such as John Thompson for a world title. It's the next step for Liam, and under Joe Gallagher, he's, every time he gets in the ring, he looks like he's improving, and he'll have to be at his best on Saturday if he wants to put a world title around his waist. But we all know that he's very capable of doing that. But I'm sure John will have his say and hope that he's taking that title back to the States. The second world title fight of the night sees Terry Flanagan defend his WBO World Lightweight title, which he against Diego MAGDELENO from Las Vegas. Again, it's the top level fight. Terry, I think, would have been on top against the Zepeda had that fight not ended as it did. But this is Terry's chance to show that he really does deserve to be a world champion. That he's a worthy champion, and it's definitely a very tough first defence. But you know, this is world level boxing, and there's no easy fights. But it's another 50-50 fight. But Terry seems to thrive on that. And again, may the best man win. But I've got a strong feeling that title will be staying here in Manchester. Well, take a breath now. I'd love to ask all the guys to say something, but it'll be quite a while, so I'm just going to ask the two world title fighters to say a few words, starting with John Thompson, then to Diego, and then to Terry. So John, if you want to say a few words. Thanks.
How you guys doing, everybody? I look forward to this opportunity of, well, it's more an opportunity of coming back to America. You know, sorry to say this will be the last time y'all see this belt, but you know, you can follow me on Instagram and watch it. You know, I don't sleep with that night. Official_Apollo Kid. That's Kid for 2 years. I've been doing this right here for 22 years. I'm 26 years old. You know, I came over here for one reason only, and that's to come get my belt.
Thanks.
Okay,
And Liam Smith, please.
Right, everyone. Follow me on Instagram. Yeah, you know, I just don't look forward to it. I'm privileged to be on a good card. You know, what you're looking at here is one of the best cards of the year at the minute. So, you know, I'm delighted to be on it and try out the card. So, you know, we've done everything in training, and so I've seen enough for John Thompson to know, you know, right saying if I'm my best, I'll beat John Thompson. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it, can't wait, and you know, I think we'll have a new world champion Saturday.
Excellent.
easy there.
So the challenger for the WBO lightweight championship, Diego MAGDELENO.
Thank you for having me, everyone. You know, I'm here from long ways from Las Vegas, Nevada, but training in India. I have a great support system and a huge team behind me. There's nothing that's going to stop me from getting that title. You know, I've worked hard. The hard work's done. We're here to get the title. We're here to fight. One thing's for sure, the fans will be happy. This is a fan-friendly fight. I think you know, you have two badass guys going up for a title, and you know, the best man's gonna win. You know, I put in my all into everything, into this fight. Everything that from my amateur background to my professional history has all led me up to this point right here, and there's no turning back. My eyes on that title, and there's no doubt in my mind that I'm not gonna go home with you know, with the world title, you know, to my home country. So this is something I'm looking forward to, and I'm very proud to be up here and show everyone my capability. And you know, huge thanks to all the promoters out there. Top Rank, Frank, thank you as well. My opponent, thank you for taking this fight. This is going to be one hell of a ride, and I'm looking forward to it. So thanks to everyone, including my team, and Frank Espinosa also. Right on, guys.
Sorry, Flanagan.
Yeah, I'd just like to say thanks for everyone coming out and everyone on Saturday night. It's going to be a great night of boxing. Two great fights, world title fights as well as the undercard, which is a great undercard. And yeah, I'm looking forward to putting the best performance on, best career performance on. Going to get a stoppage, another stoppage to add to the record.
Sounds good. As you said, it's Manchester Arena this Saturday, WW3. Still some tickets still available at frankwarren.com. If you can't make it down, as mentioned, it's live and exclusive on BoxNation. Just like to open the floor to any questions, please. Don't all put your hands up for one.
Terry, would it be harder defending the fight or winning?
I thought it depends on the opponent, doesn't it? Zapito is a good quality opponent. I think Magdalena's a good opponent, but I don't know. On the night when I get in there, I was confident of beating Tapira when I got in there with them, and when I get in with Magdaleno, I'm sure the same will happen again.
Jinder, how are you feeling ahead of your pro debut Saturday?
Amazing, man. And I was just waiting for almost a month. I'm working here in Manchester with the Lee and the Roon. So it's amazing. That's the right moment, and I'm just waiting for that only.
And Sonny, how are you feeling ahead of the final?
Yeah, thanks for giving us the opportunity. I'm really looking forward to Saturday.
Just to give you a bit of info on what we'll be doing in the early stages of Virginia's career. We'll be making, obviously fighting on Saturday, and he'll be out again on the 30th of October. Then he'll be fighting in later on this year. There'll be 6 fights in the UK, and then we plan to do a show in Delhi in India next year. So that should, it's going to be an interesting ride at Virginia, definitely.
Joe, is this the first press conference you've never spoken?
No, it's fine now, there you
Never press conference you've never spoken. So, Joe, how are you feeling ahead of this? Obviously, world title.
Oh, cheers, Coogan. I'll pay you later. Yeah, no, really looking forward to it. Huge opportunity. Seen loads of Thompson. Good fighter. Can switch southpaw, orthodox, coming in on a good run of form. But Liam Smith, he's going to announce himself on the world stage Saturday night. He's been one of the most underrated fighters in Britain for a long time now, as British champion, and he's got to show what he's all about Saturday night. And we'll have a new world champion. And I'm really pleased for Terry Flanagan as well. I wish him the best of luck, and I can see Terry putting a great performance on. I'm really pleased for him and Steve Maylett that they're here headlining a show in Manchester, being a Manchester lad myself. So good luck to the rest of you, and good luck and good health to everyone else fighting on the bill Saturday night.
Thanks, Joe. I think we get a reply from John's trainer, Dennis.
I don't have a reply. All I can say thank you, Manchester, for having us here. That's all I can tell you. Thank you. Time to show, man. We waited for a month for this. It's time to get this work in. So, no more talking. We just got to go and do our thing.
Game on, baby.
That's it. Game on. That's all.
Yeah, you go. How much harder is it fighting on the road than having a world title chance at home?
Recently, I've been fighting all of my fights. None of my fights have been at home in Vegas. So, I mean, this is a little bit of a trick, but I learned a lot from my first fight when I had to travel all the way to Macau. I adjusted real quick, and a lot of people thought I won that fight, but here we are doing it again, and I have no problem with it. I know that I have the right team behind me and right next to me. So with that, I have the best trainer in the world that boosts my confidence way up there. His IQ is crazy high, and he has a lot of experience. So there's nothing, we come here to fight. It's World War III.
How hard done by were you when you fought Martinez at the WW3?
What was that?
How hard done by were you with the scoring when you fought Martinez?
The scoring, it was a close fight. Honestly, I thought I did enough to win that fight, but I came out here with a better understanding of how it works to get that title. You have to take it.
Just ask Mark and Vito to say a few words from my guys.
Just want to thank everyone for being, for us having to be here. I want to thank Frank and his father, the WBO for mandating the fight, BoxNation. Just want to tell a quick thing about how John got here. I work with Artie Pulo and Banner Promotions, and a couple of years ago we resurrected a tournament that Artie started about 20 years ago called Boxino. And John, it's a tournament for contenders to kind of announce themselves, with the sanctioning bodies and whatnot. And John entered this tournament against guys, with great records, undefeated guys are 15-1, 18-1. John entered the tournament literally on an hour's notice, and that just shows a lot about what he's all about. He entered, in an era where guys are looking to protect records and whatnot. John said, I'll fight these guys. 1 hour notice, he enters the tournament. He beat a crafty southpaw, Ricardo Pinell, in his first bout. The next bout, he beat a tremendous undefeated Ukrainian kid named Stanislav Skvorokod. Really put on a boxing clinic that night, and in the finals, he knocked out the favorite in the tournament. Left it, no doubt for anybody. And that just shows the type of fighter that we'll be seeing on Saturday night, winning this world championship.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks, Mark.
I just want to let you know that with John Thompson, since the day we signed him, he's been fighting all top oppositions. Out of his last 6 fights, the records of his oppositions are 52-2. There's different quality of fighters, and he's a top A-class fighter. Liam has yet to fight the opposition that this man has fought. John's oppositions would spawn Andre Ward, Dominic Wade, Julius Jackson Benson, Errol Spence, Antoine Douglas. It's a whole different quality when you go into camp and you're sparring those guys day in and day out. Saturday, you'll see the difference between an A and a B fighter. That's all I can say.
Well, the A fighter got knocked out against Frank Galazzo in 2 rounds. So we'll see Saturday night. You can't hold a shot and it'll be going down end of. And while you're at it, when Liam wins, I know John's a really nice guy and humble guy, and he goes good at drawings, but I'd love him to do a drawing of Liam with the world title belt. Thanks, John.
Time will tell.
Liam, can you talk to us? Liam, anything to add to that?
No, just touching on, I don't think he's fought anyone really. He had a couple of good wins in the BoxNation tournament, but it's people with good records. But when you watch the fights, they ain't the best fighters. You can have a good record, but you watch someone and they don't know what the record says. They are, and I've seen enough of John Thompson. I've seen him against them opponents, and I know he's not what he makes out to be, and I know my style will get to John Thompson, and I think I'll get to him sooner rather than later.
What do you think about the comment about the level of sparring and Thompson?
I just laughed as soon as I heard Errol Spence. He's a southpaw. He's sparring Errol Spence for. He's a southpaw. Do you know what I mean? I took it as a pinch of salt. Imagine him sparring Andy Ward. He's always started laughing when he said Andy Ward. Just he can spar all he wants. He's sparring it's sparring for a reason. So see if he can bring the sparring game to the fight on Saturday.
Question for Lee Markham. What do you think Frank Juliano's performance a couple of weeks ago, and how do you think your fight of the year contender battle with him prepared you to get into the black belt?
Yeah, I thought Frank done really well because, like a lot of people, I was writing him off. I thought he had a puncher's chance, but I thought he was going to get taken out sort of mid-rounds, and I thought he should have got pulled out towards the end, but I thought he showed a lot of courage and he done well. So, my fight with Frank has put me in good stead because I had obviously 10 rounds of him at a good pace. The fight before that was another championship 10-round fighter, so yeah, it's put me in good stead for this 12-round fight with Luke.
Tom, is this make or break for you?
Yeah, make or break. In my head, it's make or break. It's a fight that, I need to win if I want to still be with Frank Warren Promotions. This time last year, Jack Castle beat me. Frank's been fantastic with me the past year, and it's a fight that if I lose, where do I go from it? I'm 31 years of age, so it's a fight that I've got to win, and I will win Saturday. I've had a 10-week training camp, I'll put everything in, and I'm just looking forward to showing what I've been doing in the gym now in the fight. Craig Evans is a tough fighter, I respect him, and it's going to be a great fight for the fans.
Great. Can you tell me what you learned from your fight against Scott Sargent?
Yeah, got the blocks to still, and I got into the fight. I don't think he was a better fighter than me. I started too slow, and he clinched the fight. And now I'm fighting Tom Stalker, good fighter. I don't think he's going to beat me at all. So he's just going to, he said where he's going to go from there. I don't know, I think he's going to pack his bags.
Like I said, he's only he come back, so once I beat him on Saturday, you can come back, lad.
Are you packing your bags, kid? What bags? He loves it like that, he loves to swing it. Enough.
We'll see Saturday, won't we?
That'd be a quiet fight.
Adrian, how big a step up is John Hayes for the caliber that you've boxed before?
It's more of a step up for like the 10 rounds, you know, that I've not done before, more than say John Hayes, you know. He's a good fighter. He's nothing better than what I've already been in there, so I'm just looking forward to getting in there and showing what I'm all about. It's about me, not about him.
There's been a few comments made by you towards your lifestyle. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
I just think in this game you need to respect the sport. You know, you need to live a good, clean, healthy lifestyle, and if you don't, it's going to come unstuck in the ring. So that's all I have to say about that.
John, do you care to respond to that?
Obviously, doesn't know anything about me, you know what I mean? I don't really drink much. Whoever says they don't like to have a pint after a fight, it's telling lies. You had 10 boxers now that like to have a pint after a fight, and I'm one of them. But I train hard, I live a good lifestyle, and then Saturday night I'm going to show on my belt.
John, do you feel your experience involved in this fight?
Yeah, definitely, you know, I'm under no illusions. Adrian's a good kid, a good skilled fighter, but I think I'm too good at any department, and I think that's going to show on Saturday.
Jack, you're boxing another undefeated fighter. Is that you enjoy taking on different challenges? What do you think Yarko brings to you?
Yeah, I'm just excited to get in there. Obviously, another undefeated fighter. These are the kind of fights I want going forward. Fights that are interesting, that gets people's interest. So, looking forward to getting in there.
Luke Blackledge, waited for your chance to get on the big TV card. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. You know, the training camp's gone great. You know, this is a good step up for me. You know, it's a test. You know, Markham's done it the hard way like me, so this is going to be a dogfight. You know, this is a fight where I'm going to win, and he's not taking my belt off me.
Do you think this is a make or break fight for you?
Yeah, definitely. You know, this is everything. You know, that belt. You know, I've left the belt at my house. Yeah, it's not my title's not going nowhere. So, you know, Markham might as well pack his bags and fuck off home.
Have you got a response to that, Lee?
No. I've lost the words.
Sonny Whitting, there's an 80 million people in India that are watching Virginia Teddy. How much of an emphasis is there on you to score the party?
What do you mean by emphasis?
I mean by how much of a big stage is this, and how much of an opportunity is this for you?
Yeah, it's a big opportunity. I'm grateful for it, and this is what sort of fights I want. I've obviously done the hard way, and I want these sort of fights. So.
Virginia, are you used to this sort of pressure?
No man, there is no pressure because I already played like Olympics, Asian Games, Olympic Games, so it's like feel like same, you know. You just go in the ring and just box hard. That's it.
Yarko, this is your first trip to the UK. What do you know about Jack Patrol?
Yeah, I watched his fight in YouTube and I feel confidence. He's a good fighter and he have a great future, but I think it will start after next Sunday.
Do you think you're on South trouble him?
No, let's see.
John, is this where you got your nickname, your Apollo kid?
Firstly, kid is spelled with 2 D's because I am not a child, but I am youthful at heart. Apollo comes from the gods, Apollo, Zeus and Nether, who was the god, Apollo was the god of light, but he also was very talented as well as mine. Apollo comes from Apollo 11 in 1969, when Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. He said, one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. That's saying that this one person is opening up doors for everybody, not just himself. You know, and I'm not just doing this for me, I'm doing this for my family, for others that where I'm from also, to motivate and innovate.
Any more questions?
Why do they call you Beefy?
That was
like to,
You not seen his guns?
It's not quite as clever as John Lancer, but it's because I was fat when I was a baby.
Liv, is there going to be any bragging rights for you being potentially first Smith brother to the world title?
There's so much bragging rights, but you know, it's going to be nice to say. I've seen them get the limelight to win and British titles first and Commonwealth title first and stuff like that, so I want to go and win it after them. And, you know, we haven't had the success of a world title yet, so you know, I'm looking forward to being the first one and seeing what the fuss is around me.
Yeah, you've got probably five. Was there any race for you towards the world title between you, or because you're the younger one who's expected to get there first?
What was that again?
You've got brothers also box professionally. Was there sort of a race to get to a world title first?
No, not exactly a race. I knew that I'd get my opportunity. Top Rank's done an amazing job with me. My manager, Frank Espinoza, too, he's been pushing for this, and it's time. It's my time. You know, it's been a long run, and I'm ready to take over my weight class. So, no race. The race is here. The time is now.
Terry, how exciting is it to be in the world title match?
It's good. It's what I've ever dreamed of from being a kid. And when I came and watched rugby at it 10 years ago, to think 10 years on and been defending my title, dream come true.
Is it different preparing as the champion? Like, is training a bit different, or your mindset got a bit different?
No, I've always trained out train. I'd stayed on and trained and always put 110% in anything I ever do, so yeah, it's just been the same as usual.
There's been various rankings flying around, assuming who's the number one lightweight in Britain, strongly beaten domestically. Do you think a win over Diego would put you right on top of the tree?
I think I'm top of the tree now. I'm the only one with a world title. Like I said, Crawler, Mitchell, stuff like that, they've got the back in the sky, so they're more out there to the public, but yeah, I'm number one now, I'll tell you that.
What offers have been made to, I'm not going to name names, but some of the domestic rivals that no one wanted to know. So, that's where we are. We're lucky that Diego has got a set and got the plane to come over it.
Tom, with you saying your fight against Craig is make or break, how do you think you'll cope with the extra pressure on yourself?
Pressure, I've had pressure all my career, obviously boxing in the Olympics and all the major tournaments around the world, so I will not let the pressure get to me, but for me it's a fight that it's a must win, because where do we go? You've got to be honest with yourself, if I don't win on Saturday, where do we go? Do you know what I mean? So, but it's a fight that I will win, I'm 100% confident, I want to be victorious, and that's the mentality I've got.
You moving down in weight, do you think we'll see the best of you now?
Well, at welterweight, I didn't struggle. Like every boxer struggles to make weight. At lightweight now, I got way before, it's £3 over. I know this is my weight, so I know I've had to struggle. I've had to diet. I've had to do a 10-week diet plan as well as my training, and I think I am generally a lightweight. I think I get in the ring at light welter about 10.5, where most light welters are getting 11 stone. So I think me doing the lightweight, I'll be getting in around the same, but I'll be bigger and stronger. So yeah, I think I'm going to be stronger for him.
Any more questions? Thank you very much for coming down today. Looking forward to a top night on Saturday in Huxley down there. There'll be all the guys are available for one-on-one interviews, and we'll see you Saturday. Thank you.
Right.